Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of our La Liga career mode here with Girona. We're returning today off the back of our fantastic victory against Diego Simeone's Atletico Madrid. Their first in the league this season, which sees us remain at top of La Liga. You guys know what time it is. It's part 2 of Sloggy season as we're going to play through the remainder of November and the whole of December as well, as we will close out our Champions League group phase and also make it to the new calendar year ready for the next episode. Loads of big games to get into today. Let's dive straight into things. Match day 4 of the Champions League at home to AEK Athens. Should be a banker. Vamos, Girona. Yeah, lots of changes for the team here. We won pretty comfortably in Athens in the previous episode by 4-1, and we could actually secure qualification tonight with a victory and a Napoli win away in France in Marseille. So we're already doing our job here. Thomas Suslov puts us a goal up. Nice break and rolled across the face for, I think, his first goal of the season, or maybe second. But Martinez wearing the armband tonight with the assist. We're doing our job here. A Napoli win means that we qualify with 2 games to spare. Well, at half-time in France, Marseille are leading Napoli by a 1-0. So it does mean we won't be qualified tonight mathematically, but it all but sends us through, even with 2 match days to spare. Suslov with the corner for Girona as we hunt for that second goal, and we've got it, and it's Ladislav Krejci once again. I said when we signed him, he's fantastic in the air, he's a big presence, and he's got his 3rd goal of the season, and they've all come in this competition. Well, it is all over here at the Montalivi, a controlled, comfortable night for Girona. And Ladislav Krejci, that man, with another goal in the Champions League group stage. It's now his 3rd in just 4 matches. We'll see how Napoli got on against Marseille to see if we have qualified for the knockout stages tonight. And as we sim back through, well, Napoli did manage to turn it around in that second half, trailing by 1 at the break. But as I say, turning it around in the second half to win by 2-1. So that does mean that we are qualified for the knockouts with 2 games to spare. Marseille can no longer catch us, being 7 points behind with just 2 to play. So it is a shootout for top spot against Napoli to come in match day 5 at the beginning of December, before rounding off the group away in France for the return leg against Marseille. Well, our attention turns back to La Liga here as we travel to the Basque region to take on Athletic Bilbao. Oyan Sonse returning to his old stomping ground. I'm hoping that he gets a positive reaction. Vamos, Girona. Yeah, I have to say, it does always seem when you play FC that players always score against their former teams when they return to that ground, so I wouldn't be too surprised if Oyan Sonse does net today against his former club. That's a great move, this. Oh, and there he is. What was I just saying? Oyan Sonse, I think that's his 3rd goal since his move on deadline day. It's been a good start from the Spaniard. And he just finds all the space in there. It's a lovely move by Girona, but it had to be him who gets on the end of it. Fantastic finish on the so-called weaker left foot. But Girona in front here, and of course it's Sonse against his former club. There's Inaki Williams down the right-hand side. I'm not sure if Nico's still here, of course. Now a European Championship winner, as Julen has to make the stop on Richarlison. Not sure he's got any Basque in him. Corner comes in. Julen's fumbled it. Well, he's been fantastic for us for the past 12 months. I said in his first few games that I thought there were a few goals he could have saved. And, well, there's no denying this one. No one on the back post as well. But, yeah, there's no denying he should have kept that one out. I have to be honest, though, I quite like seeing goalkeeping errors in FC. You know, it's a thing that happens in real life regularly. And it shouldn't be that the goalkeepers are robotic. I quite like to see errors from the keeper. As annoying as it is, no clean sheet for Julen today and pegged back to 1 apiece. Well, it's been all about the former Bilbao players so far today. Now, Porro storming down the right. Great ball. Savio heads in at the back post. And he says, well, I may never have played for Bilbao, but I'm scoring here today. Savio, the Brazilian, restores our lead. Cracking first half, this. Well, with Bilbao signing Richarlison in this save, I wouldn't be surprised to see a bid come in for Savio in the window, because they don't seem to be following their own rules as Zigankov smashes it off the post. Only the 1 goal for Victor so far this campaign. He's had quite a few assists, but just the 1 goal, and hits the woodwork there. This has been a crazy first half, but it should really be 3-1. Ooh, Sonse with a bad tackle. I think he might be off for that, you know. Referee stop play. Is she reaching for a red here? She is. Well, you cannot write this script. Oyan Sonse scores on his return. I think it's a little bit harsh. It's late. It's a bad tackle. I think a yellow probably would have sufficed. Well, down to 10 men now. We've got some work to do to hold on to this. And, well, you just cannot write this script. Last chance here for Bilbao. Inaki Williams. Oh, bursts away from Mika. What a tackle. What a fantastic piece of defending from Mika. Bilbao fans are praying for a goal. Late corner. Oh, it's a terrible ball. Headed away by Couto at the near post. And that will do it. Girona hold on despite the red card for Sonse on his return. He also gave us the lead early on in the game, but it was Savio's header 33 minutes in that is enough to win the game for Girona. Still just 1 defeat in our opening 13. So first clash of the season here against Villarreal up next, who, like Real Sociedad, have become a bit of a villain team of ours. They, of course, have signed 3 of our players, 1 in each of our 3 summer transfer windows. Gazaniga went in Season 1, Yangel Herrera in Season 2, and now Gabri Vega, who returns to the Montelivi after handing in a transfer request and jumping ship to Villarreal. Big game here against one of the rivals that we've developed in the save, Vamos Girona. Yeah, it's a huge rival clash here, and I always love it when you've got teams that you sort of develop a rivalry with throughout the save. Obviously, Girona and Villarreal not really rivals in real life, other than the fact that they compete in the same league, but they've become a rival of ours as Douglas Luiz fires over and should really have got his first goal of the campaign. You can see the possession in the top left has been all Girona. Savio is going to float that in. It's headed back out. And Mosquera does fantastic there. Savio. Can he pick someone out? It's Couto and Dovbyk. Oh, and Saraya's in the way again. Did so well to keep the ball moving with Couto there, to wait for a better angle. Couto again, and now Douglas Luiz blocked and cleared, and that will probably do it for the first half. Still we play here. Couto with a nice turn, and Luiz tries to hit one with the Trivela, and Villarreal survive until the half. It's been all Girona so far, but we just have not been able to find that breakthrough. Oh, Garcia, the captain, nicks it. Great opportunity here. Garcia picks out Dovbyk, and there it is. I said we just had to be patient. And like in the last episode against Atletico Madrid, we knew that goal would come. Well, there's not going to be a second goal today. There is the whistle. Not the greatest of games. We absolutely dominated Villarreal. And it took us until the 72nd minute to find that breakthrough via Artem Dovbyk. Another clean sheet for Julen. And we do get the better of our new rivals in this save. Another win in La Liga. It's just 1 loss in our opening 14 fixtures as Girona look to hold on to their La Liga crown. Well, match day 5 of the Champions League group stage up next. I wouldn't say it's a dead rubber, but both teams know that they are qualified for the next round. So, although top spot is up for grabs, I'm not really too fussed about the result, other than keeping our unbeaten streak alive. Vamos, Girona. Levi, now Capaldo, couldn't squeeze it through. Jarell dives in, as does Victor. Tackles flying in now. Who said this was a dead rubber? Victor Zigankov to the byline. Pulled across for Levi. What a save by Alex Meret. Osimhen looking to get away. He does get in between our two defenders there. Still Osimhen. Oh, how has that gone in? Oh, Victor Osimhen. Well, we know he's a great goal scorer, but there is no way that should be finding the back of the net. We saw a mistake from Julen against Athletic Bilbao. I'm not sure whether you'd call it a mistake from Yassine. I think you probably have to. He shouldn't be getting beaten at his near post there. It's a little bit unlucky, but the Moroccan beat him. Oh, that might be a red, you know. He's already been booked. How has the referee not sent him off there? I think Fulleruncho should have been shown a red. Referee did not think so and kept the card in his pocket. But yeah, it's been very chippy out there as Zigankov into the area. Victor Zigankov fires wide and he just hasn't been able to find his goal scoring touch this season. Well, it has to be now for Girona. Capaldo, nice one too. Zigankov, can he get away? Still Zigankov. And Suslov, oh, it's wide. Big chance, couldn't take it. And Napoli come away with the victory. We were worthy of a point from that. I don't know how we ended up losing. We had most of the ball, most of the chances. Yes, Napoli were good in the second half, but I really feel we should have got something out of the game there. Not too fast, but it does mean we will likely finish second in the group and runners up to Napoli. Victor Osimhen's fluky goal in the first half separates the sides, and Napoli head to the top of the group. In fact, that win for Napoli does actually confirm them as topping the group. They now, of course, have the better head-to-head record. So even if we win on match day 6 and they lose, which is unlikely at home to AEK Athens, we still wouldn't leapfrog them due to the head-to-head ruling. So Napoli will be top. We will be heading through in second. So fine by me. We just wanted to get through the group. But moving back to La Liga, favourable fixture here against Rayo Valladolid with just one win in their opening 14 games. This is the perfect game for us to bounce back with a victory. Vamos, Girona. Well, although we did fall to defeat in our last game, I'm confident we'll be back to winning ways here against a struggling Valladolid side. Although we did struggle to a 2-2 draw here at the start of last season, as Dovbyk is denied early doors. But yeah, feeling confident as Dovbyk denied by Aceves once again. Looking for a quick start here. Corners into Dovbyk again, and this time he heads over. 3 chances already for the big man in the opening 10 minutes. I feel like that opening goal is not far away. Mika, look at the space for Fabian Ruiz. And now it's Savio. Dinked in for Dovbyk. And again, Aceves for the 4th time denies Dovbyk. I'm sure he's going to get his goal eventually. And there it is. Try and try again. Artem Dovbyk, if at first you don't succeed. We know this guy scores plenty of goals, but he could have had 4 or 5 in the opening half an hour here. Garcia. Ah, poor ball to Luiz, and now he could be in trouble. No, another turnover. So many turnovers in this game. Douglas Luiz slides it through to Dovbyk. Can he get away? Dovbyk goes for the near post and smashes it in on the weaker right foot. You know, one thing about this man, he scores a variety of goals. He's very, very good in the air. Obviously, his left foot is his strong foot. but he does score a fair few goals with the weaker right foot as well. Fantastic solo goal that's sent away down the left, comes in field on his right and drills it in at the near post to make it 2. Yeah, I'd love to get Dovbyk another hat-trick today. He's just so reliable in front of goal. And he might get his hat-trick here. Dovbyk, oh, what a save. Tipped onto the post, still alive. And Dovbyk this time, well, he's not going to get to that one. It's another La Liga hat-trick for Artem Dovbyk. I think that is number 3 or possibly 4 of the season. I think number 3. And you just cannot stop this man from scoring. Valladolid fans are sick of the sight of him today. He has been in tremendous form. Smashes that in, again on the weaker right foot to make it 3. Points in the bag for Girona. Yeah, comfortable win for us here, and a return to winning ways after that loss to Napoli in midweek. Of course, Artem Dovbyk was on the score sheet, and it was another hat-trick for the big Ukrainian. To be fair, the Valladolid keeper was in ridiculous form, and Dovbyk could have had 5 or 6 if it weren't for Aceves. Fantastic win for Girona and another 3 points towards the La Liga title. So before we head into this next game here against Getafe, I actually forgot to mention Pedro Porro did suffer a broken toe in that loss to Napoli, so he joined Santiago on the treatment table. Big loss to lose Pedro Porro for 3 months. But into the next one against Getafe, we've got match day 6 of the Champions League in midweek, which is a complete dead rubber. And then Real Madrid away at the Bernabeu. So going to have to be clever with our squad selections here. Vamos, Girona. So Getafe having a pretty decent season sat in around mid-table. And they're another team that have always given us a decent game whenever we face them. So I'm expecting a tough test here as Sonse forces the save out of the keeper early doors. Again, looking to make an early start here. Corners into Dovbyk. That's a good save, and we couldn't force the ball over the line. And now it's Alex Garcia. Sonse. Back to Sonse, and again denied. Garcia again, a little bit deeper, looking for Mosquera. And again, the keeper just having a fantastic start to the game here. This time it's into Dovbyk, and it's off the woodwork, and Getafe survive for now. Savio, nice little layoff. Sonse, off the woodwork again, and cleared away from Alex Garcia. We have been all over Getafe in these opening 20-25 minutes, and I'm not too sure how we don't lead. Dougie, great tackle. Now Zigankov, look at the space for Dovbyk. Gets it onto his left foot, and surely, yeah, no saving that one. That is a rocket from Artem Dovbyk. Started the game like a house on fire, just couldn't find the breakthrough. And settled down a little bit, but now 5 minutes before the half-time break, we do get our goal. Miguel into Sonse. Through the gap to Artem Dovbyk. Oh, his finishing is just unreal. What a strike into that top corner. Dovbyk doubles up in the space of 5 minutes. What a fantastic strike from the Ukrainian. Miguel into Savio. Now Dovbyk looking for the hat-trick. Dovbyk, what a strike. It's back-to-back La Liga hat-tricks for Artem Dovbyk. That's another absolute rocket in off the underside of the crossbar. As I say, back-to-back hat-tricks for Dovbyk. And Girona on course for another 3-0 victory and another 3 points. Well, again, similarly to the previous game against Valladolid, we were in total control in this one. From minute 1, we took the game to Getafe. And nobody knows how to stop this man. Nobody can stop him. Artem Dovbyk with another hat-trick in La Liga. I'm not sure how many that is now for him, but back-to-back against Valladolid and now Getafe, and he is just unstoppable. Can he hit 40 goals in the league this season? Right, match day 6 of the Champions League group stage. We know it's a dead rubber. Marseille cannot catch us even with a victory, and we now cannot catch Napoli in first place as we are deadlocked in second. So going to get through this one pretty quickly as we travel to the Velodrome to take on Marseille. Vamos, Girona. That's given away, Levi. Now Capaldo through the gap to Levi. Nice little roulette. Levi Garcia surely for 1-0. Lovely solo goal. I said I trust this man when I have to call upon him in these midweek fixtures, and that is why. We know how good Dovbyk's been this season, but Levi, when called upon, delivers the goods. 1-0 Girona. Oh, what a touch. Trouble, trouble, goal. Right before the break, Marseille back on level terms. Really, really poor goal to concede that. Come on, don't throw it away now. From Dovbyk. Great ball into Quentin Merlin. Cross into Brobby and we've lost it. Well, it is a dead rubber. It doesn't mean anything, but it is our second loss in the group stage. Brian Brobby wins it for Marseille late. It's been a terrible, terrible second half. A terrible game, in fact. And Marseille will win it late to ensure they most likely head into the Europa League. Well, as we're back in the menus, we know that we're already qualified for the knockout rounds. I don't think you ever get a draw for the Champions League in the news article. So we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way for the last 16. So Girona finishing in second place, and we will be taking on... Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, it's Liverpool. That's tough, man. We got drawn a really, really tough tie last year when we topped the group against Chelsea. And this year, finishing second, it's Liverpool. Well, if you want to go all the way and win it, you're going to have to knock out some European powerhouses. And we've got one in the first knockout round. Well, speaking of tough, it's Real Madrid up next away at the Santiago Bernabeu, a ground that we've not won at yet in this save. We currently have a 7-point gap over Real Madrid, but a win for the Galacticos here will cut it to 4. Huge, huge game. Vamos, Girona. I'm expecting us to be tested today. I don't think this will be a very high scoring game. I do expect it to be very, very tense and very cagey, as here's Bellingham. Great back heel to Vinny Jr. Now Dani Ceballos back to the Brazilian. And Cruz lets fly, and it's a good block. And Vinny again, what a tackle. And still not clear. And Bellingham and Vinny, and again, great defending by Mika. And maybe that's why we've got the best defence in the league. Here's Victor Gyökeres into Jude Bellingham, and Vinny. Oh, you are having a laugh. How unlucky can you get? Vinicius Jr. is claiming it. I don't think the dubious goals panel is going to give it to him. Trying to make the block with Mika. Oh my god. And Julen makes the stop. It deflects back off of him into the path of Mika, and the ball diverts into the back of the net. Well, it has been, as expected, very tight and cagey. We were really unlucky with the goal that we conceded, but sometimes you just don't get the luck. Luck will balance itself out throughout the course of a season. You'll get your fair share of luck, and you'll get your fair share going against you too. There, it's gone against us, and we trail as Dovbyk's header is kept out by Lunin. This is better from Girona already though. Couple of efforts on goal, and forcing Lunin to make a few saves, but he's not going to save that one. Artem Dovbyk, the top goal scorer in the league, gets us back on level terms. Julen bowls that out to Savio. Steps inside, Tchouaméni and Toni Kroos. Nice feet from Savio. Out wide is Jan Couto. He now uses his momentum to come infield. And Savio's going to bend one. Oh! Well, just a couple of minutes to play here. 2 minutes added on. And Real Madrid need to get the ball forward. I'd have taken a point pre-game. As Trent slips over in the rain. Yeah, I'd have taken a point pre-game, and I'll take it now as well. Decent point away at the Bernabeu, and it keeps the gap remaining at 7 points. I'd say Madrid needed the win more than us, and from a goal down when it looked like we were pretty much out of the game, where we barely had a kick, to come back and rescue a point. Yeah, I'd have taken that pre-game. Good point on the road against Real Madrid. Well, we'll close out today's episode with the final game of the calendar year, and it's a Christmas Day fixture away at Valencia. A win here will see us move 6 points clear at the top of the table after just one defeat so far in our opening 17 games. Let's get the job done. Vamos, Girona. Luis, look at the space for Dovbyk. And now Sonse. Garcia back to Sonse. Pokes it through for Dovbyk. Oh, what a finish. What a finish from the big man. Tight angle, keeper closing him down. And he absolutely smashes it into the back of the net. I want to see that again on the replay, because it looked like he had absolutely no room to manoeuvre. It's a great pass by Sonse. And I'm not sure how he's managed to squeeze that past the on-rushing Mamardashvili. Oh, it's through the legs. It's under the right leg of Mamardashvili. And Dovbyk with another gives us the lead here as we look to close out the calendar year with a victory. Now, Douglas Luiz and Garcia. And Dovbyk again takes the ball in his stride and smashes it home for his second. This man is just on absolute flames at the moment. Garcia looking for Krejci. Oh, it's a fantastic save by Georgi Mamardashvili to keep it at 2. Corners now into Dovbyk. This time Georgi flaps at it and Valencia should clear. Well, just over 20 minutes to play here. Still leading by 2. We've been in complete control. And now Dovbyk. Lovely heel to heel, and it just drops wide of Mamardashvili's post. He's having a field day out there. He's loving himself as Krejci heads in our third, his 4th of the season, and his 1st in La Liga as well. Potentially a chance from the corner. It's into Dovbyk, and there is the hat-trick. I believe that makes it 10 goals in his last 4 La Liga appearances. The man is just on absolute flames at the moment. And someone call the fire brigade, because somebody needs to put him out. Well, great win to close out the calendar year and the episode here. 4-0 victory over Valencia, who have got a decent side in this save. They're no pushovers, but nobody can stop Dovbyk at the moment. Not even Real Madrid could stop him in our previous game where he rescued a point for us, and he just continues scoring for fun, going for that golden boot and 40 goals this season. Well guys, that is where we will leave it for today's episode. 1 game short of the official halfway stage, and we have a 6-point lead over Barcelona in second. Dovbyk currently with 26 league goals. Leave me a comment down below if you reckon he will make it to 40 or not. In the next episode we will begin 2026 as we head into the January transfer window. Don't really have any plans, but we will see what happens. I'll catch you for the next episode very soon, guys, and peace.